we kind of got into a situation where we seemed to be a little bit hesitant, I think. We just didn't want to step in and nick a guy and give up a PK or give up a free kick right around the box, which we still did a few times, but it's difficult. It's kind of that game was a little bit similar to some of the games we've had this year where we just don't put some chances away, and they still don't really create anything. We did not play well without question, but they still didn't create anything, and then they kind of just get a goal right there at the end. And next thing you know, the momentum is it's a crazy thing. You can't explain it. They score that goal, and they feel like they're on top of the world, and they're flying at that point. Maybe that game, as ugly as it was, maybe that does something for us, because I think it would have been pretty easy to fold shop, and I think maybe that's what happened last year. We collected ourselves a little bit at before the extra time, for the few minutes before the extra time, and just said I think this is kind of a gut check for our team a little bit, and came out there and obviously finished some chances. And the 2 goals obviously were the difference because they scored one again at the end, but I think that was a gut check, reality check for us a little bit. And so it feels good to get a W. There's been a few times where I've shifted back there, but probably not that long and under those circumstances, with other guys shifting around. But I think Lavelle, I don't know if he picked up an injury or what, but we had to shift shape a little bit, and obviously you saw it was a pretty wild affair out there. I think all teams probably manage it differently. I think it's really important to this club, especially how we've not really had success in it. I'm pretty sure the Open Cup winner gets a berth into the CONCACAF, which is obviously very important for this club. But look, some of these teams in other divisions have good players. There's guys that have cycled through MLS, and probably some players that should be in this league, but for contract reasons or foreign spot reasons, or whatever, they're not. And so there's some decent teams out there, and obviously these guys are going to fight, really hard. It's a big game for them to come out here and play, a top MLS side. So I think it's difficult, and you got to have the right mindset, not just at the beginning of the game, but for the full 90 or 120 minutes tonight. And so I think it can be difficult at times.
RSL hosts San Jose at Rio Tinto Stadium on June 1st at 7:30. Get your tickets today.